Hello, hello everybody. Hello guys. Hi. I'm on vacation. Hey guys, I'm on vacation, but I wanted to jump on and just do a quick show today. So today is May 3rd, Monday. I'm always on Mondays. You guys know that, right? So although I'll be honest with you, I considered not coming on. I'm going to be honest. Because when you're on vacation, you just want to be on vacation. But it's a really important month, and I thought it would be a good time to really share with you a little bit about COVID, traveling during COVID. So I'll talk about that. I'll talk about what it was like for me to travel during COVID. I'm in St. Lucia. For those of you who just came on, I don't think I even said that. I'm in St. Lucia in the Caribbean. And so, yeah, so I'll talk about what it's like traveling during COVID. I'll talk about a little bit about mental health because it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Let me throw that up on the screen. So we're going to be doing quite a few things during the month of May. Yeah, I'm out on the veranda. Is that what we call it? Veranda, right? I'm out in the back of the suite that we have. And so I'm just enjoying the breeze, right? And the lighting is really nice out here. So I figured I would come to you guys from around here. So this is going to be a really casual show today. You're probably hearing the little pool thingy. that's that sound you're probably hearing. So yeah, we're going to talk about first things we're going to talk about it. Let me just look at my notes because so I don't forget. Traveling during COVID. I'm going to talk about mental health and how you should eat while you're traveling, right? And I'm going to touch a little bit on what we're going to be doing during May, mental health. And I'm going to share with you guys some food that I got delivered to the room and some of the stuff that I've been eating while I've been here as a vegan person, as a plant-based person. All right. So before I get into all of that, I do want to get the housekeeping stuff. As always, I'm out of my element, but I still want to do my standard stuff, my housekeeping stuff. So my name is Deborah Johnson. I don't think I said that earlier. And I'm a nutritionist, a plant-based nutritionist, a community nutritionist. I do quite a bit of work in my community in the Bronx and all around New York. I have quite a few things coming up. So I love for you to follow me on my page. I have a website as well. When you go to my website, all the way at the bottom, there are all the links to follow my pages, all my Facebook page, my Instagram page, and this is the name of my brand, My Temple Wellness. So when you follow me there, you get to see all the different things I'm doing. Like now I'm on vacation, so I do share some of my pictures from, what I'm doing here while I'm here. So it's kind of cool to follow me because you do get some things. You get some recipes, you get lifestyle stuff and whatever else. All right. And you get to know what else is going on. All right. So please follow, please share this video as you're coming on. And I'm going to go right in. I'm going to see if anybody's on here right now. Let me jump off of here. Wait, let's keep that on and let's remove that. I know. Comments. Let's see how many of you guys are on. Greetings, Miss Annette. And yes, thank you. Greetings, Cleon, James. Bless up to you too, sir. I was supposed to go there for Carnival, but it was canceled. Yeah, so we could talk about all of that. So guys, you can talk back to me. I'm in St. Lucia. Let me know if you know anything about St. Lucia, if you are from St. Lucia and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's the greenest. My husband is over here in the background talking things, right? Yeah, so guys, bear with me, all right? Because again, I'm doing this from vacation, so it's gonna be a little bit different, all right? A lot more casual, all right? Very cash. All right, guys, so let's go jump right in. It's been 5 minutes. I'm glad that you guys are here with me, chillaxing. So let's first talk about traveling during COVID. I know my hair is blowing all over the place. So traveling during COVID, let's talk about it, right? So let me just be upfront with you guys. I'm a real chicken. I'm a real scaredy cat. When it comes to certain things, like I don't want people in my eyes. I don't want people in my nose. I don't want people anywhere near just me, right? If I have to go to the doctor, obviously it's fine. I have to do what I have to do. But when it came to like taking the COVID test and things like that, I wasn't really too into it. And so it was it's our 10-year wedding anniversary. I've been married to my husband now, Kerrick, For 10 years. We got married April 30th, 2011. So this year made 10, our big 10. So it was kind of hard to think that we weren't going to go anywhere. So we had been talking about it. We looked at many places. We looked at Africa. We looked at obviously the Caribbean because we're from here, from Jamaica, and then some local places. But then it just couldn't sink in that we're going to stay local, right? I've been working a lot. He's been working a lot, and we know that we really wanted a nice vacation. And also, you know, when it comes to mental health, when you work, most of you guys probably been doing the same thing I've been doing. You've been working consistently since COVID and working extra hard, working from home, doing all these projects. Some people had to change jobs, figure out new ways to really survive, right? So all of that stress with COVID and everything like that, and speaking with mental health as a couple, we really needed the vacation. I needed the vacation, he needed the vacation, and as a couple, as a married couple, we really needed the time off. And I'll see if he's willing to jump on and share whenever at some point if you want to come on here. You'll be in the background, he said. My husband shy, y'all. All right. So anyways, so let me tell you the story. So I, again, like I was saying, scared of putting things in my nose, scared of all that. I said I would never take the COVID test. And I was really against it, I'll be honest with you. And so when we looked all around and we tried to find the best place that had the best sort of guidelines and freedom. So when we do travel, we can roam around, we could do things and stuff like that. So we looked at different places. Like I said, one of the other places we looked at was in Africa, but we just couldn't see sitting on the plane for that long. So there were a few places that worked out that would have been really nice to go to, but the length of the trip was something that was, you know, considered. So we ended up choosing St. Lucia, and I really was praying because I said, God, I don't want that thing up my nose. So I was praying, and I found out that Mount Sinai, so this is some information you guys can use, especially if you're in New York, right? And you're trying to travel. So Mount Sinai Hospital, they have a location in Manhattan on Fifth Avenue, which is where I went, and you could do the saliva test. Now, St. Lucia, now the reason I chose St. Lucia is because they don't care if you do the one in the nose or if you do the test with your saliva, right? So that's what we did. We did the saliva test. It was very easy. We just went down there. It was 5 minutes. You sat in this little booth, you know, forgive me, spit in a little thing. And then they tested it. We had the results, which is another thing with St. Lucia. You have to have your results. So we traveled on Wednesday and we needed to have the test done on Saturday because 5 days is what they require, right? So if you're traveling on Wednesday, and they have it on their website, if you're traveling, let's say on, like we were traveling on last Wednesday to be here for our anniversary, we had to take the test Saturday. So we went Saturday morning early and got it done. And then we got the results the next morning, like at 7 o'clock. Then I had to go back to their website, attach the results to their website. And it's funny because a good friend of mine asked me about all of this. So I'm going to let her watch this so she can get all the information. But a lot of people have been asking what it's been like traveling during COVID. So that's why I wanted to do this part. But so anyways, we took the test, uploaded it to St. Lucia's page, their main page, and then obviously booked all the transfers and stuff from the airport and everything like that. And all of that worked out. So here's the story. When I got to the hotel, and I love the hotel. It's a great hotel. They've been really kind to us. Once we got here, we discovered that we had to also take a COVID test once you landed here at the hotel. So it was a process getting off the plane and all of that stuff and doing all of that. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it could have been. So we got to the hotel, had to take a COVID test, and they unfortunately did the one in the nose. Now, the good thing I'll say is, you know, Caribbean people, she was so nice. The nurse was so nice, and she didn't go too far. So the results came back. We had to stay in our room for 24 hours to make sure that we got the results. Once we got the results, we could roam freely on the resort and outside of the resort, right? So that's what it was to travel during COVID. The airline was pretty decent. The flight was easy. We checked in very easy. We had all our paperwork. And so that's an important thing. If you are going to come to St. Lucia, just make sure you have all your paperwork because some people didn't make it on the plane because they require sort of like documentation, right? Which you're doing in advance. So that's a little bit about my travel during COVID. I would say I would do it again. And the reason why I would do it again is because I would say I needed the vacation. So I did what I had to do to be here. And at one point I told my husband, let's just go to Miami. Let's just drive because I was so afraid of the test and everything. But it all worked out in the end. So I'm going to jump into some of your comments and then we can talk about the next thing. Again, guys, if you're just coming on, share the video. We're just chatting today. I'm in St. Lucia. The mask, you have to wear the mask. What do you say? Oh, yeah, we have to wear the mask. So when we're not on the beach or eating or anything like that, you wear it around the resort. But there's not that many people here. It's a pretty big resort. There's not that many people here. We're right next to the Sandals, and the Sandals, you could see people over, probably a little bit more people than here. This is a little bit more different. This is a resort and spa. So we wanted to come to like a spa resort because I'm doing a lot of spa treatments because I need it. Let's look at some of your comments. All right. So Sydney, good evening, Sydney. There goes my husband. Most vegetated island. Yes. So St. Lucia is really, really green, which I love. So when we got picked up from the airport and we're driving through the hill and the gully, it was so nice. We stopped on the roadside. They had some bread and some bread with stuffed veggies inside and all sorts of different things. Really cool. And I've never been here. None of us have ever been here. Neither me or my husband ever been here. So it was really nice to experience, but very green, just green everywhere. You cannot get away from the green. Hello from England. Hey, Tony Kelly. Hey, Mr. Kelly. So he's saying, as usual, following from Birmingham, keep up the good work as our health is our wealth. Yes. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. St. Lucia is a nice place to live. You will enjoy the vacation. Tell me more, Nicolino. I know it's really nice here. I have to say, so far, the people are the best part. And the food is amazing. We've been enjoying. I'm going to talk about that next. I did the test myself at home. Yes, some places that you're traveling to, Kat, they don't mind if you do the test yourself. But for this trip, they needed to get us to take it, the PCR test, as you guys probably understand about. Good evening. Hey, Sophia. Hey, girl. Wellness warrior. Mr. Kelly said, by the way, St. Lucia is one of the 4 countries in the Commonwealth, along with Jamaica, Belize, and Dominica, with the most people going blind from diabetes. So, Mr. Kelly, if you're hearing me, if you're still on, we need to schedule some time, sir, for you to come on and talk about diabetes, because I know you are a diabetes specialist, so we have to do that. So please teach them to eat healthy and do physical activity. I will. I'm definitely going to continue to do that. And like I said before, I love to have guests on. So if you ever want to come on, just let me know. Send me a message, all right, sir? Because I know you are, here what we're doing, I'll be honest with you guys, although we're traveling, we're still trying to maintain our lifestyle, our healthy eating lifestyle. And that's why I'm going to share with you guys the food that we're still eating, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. But they have yoga, so we're doing yoga. They have and it's outdoors. They also have fitness things. My husband was out there pumping iron today as we were coming back from the beach. We ran on the beach a couple of times, but it get hot, so I wasn't running all the time with him. So yeah, I was more laying down and eating French fries and drinking water and juice and things. Pauline, so you went to my hospital for COVID tests. That's where I work. Oh, really? So you're in Manhattan, Pauline. Okay, that's good to know. Let's link up. Lorna, are they masking? Yes, we answered that one. So yeah, they're masking down here. The COVID, the folks who die from COVID down here is the list. The amount of people is really, really low because they're so strict. And honestly, like if you're walking and there's nobody around, you could like pull the mask down. Nobody's gonna, attack you or anything like that and tell you to put it back on. That's not what's happening down here. It's actually really cool. Thank you, Sophie. Happy anniversary. Yes, 10 years. I was saying that earlier. We're blessed. Marriage is not easy, guys, but, we do our best and we try. And with God in the middle, I think it works. Nancy says, greetings, lovely Empress. Any suggestion on reasonable place to stay that is not too expensive? Well, I honestly, so I booked my trip through Expedia, either Expedia or Travelocity. And I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but we, it's 10-year anniversary. So we kind of, we have a nice little spot here. We chose a really nice place. So I wasn't looking at the other places. I can certainly ask around here and ask some of the folks to see if they might know. Yeah, but I'm not familiar with St. Lucia, so I really couldn't say, Nancy. But if you want, I can ask some of the local people here and see if they have any suggestions, and I'll put it back in the chat. But I would say check Travelocity and Expedia, and then look at the amount of stars that they have. I like to go 4 stars, 4.5 stars and above, because it's just, I work hard, like you work hard. So I just treat myself. I'm not into a lot of other things, but experiences are my thing. Sophia said, I believe the testing procedure is everywhere when traveling outside. Yeah, and even before we leave, we're going to have to take another one. But the nurse, she's so nice. She called and she's like, make sure you come back specifically to me. Because she did it so, I mean, I'm scared of those things. And I was almost crying when she was, as a grown woman, I was almost crying. It was terrible, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But yeah, everywhere outside, you have to test. Coming back, you have to test and all that. But like I said, you have to decide, you know, our mental health, we needed it. And so that's why. Lorna Owens, great. All right, so I'm going to jump into some of the things here. I see a lot of comments. You guys are in here today. What's the food like? I'm going to share with you guys the food in a minute, because I have some of the dishes here and my experience with the food as well. I'm going to talk about that. Hi, Juliet. Hi, Miss Tomlinson. How does it compare to Jamaica? Lord, Sophia, why you have to ask me that? Honestly, I mean, I'm Jamaican. You can't ask me that. Wait till me go say. I mean, Jamaica is my island every day, but I'm not gonna lie. This is coming in a close second or third, because I have not been all around the Caribbean, so it's hard for me to say. The people are very nice here, like Jamaica. The people are very nice here. It's very safe. That's probably the one thing that I would say that got me looking at St. Lucia like, hey, it feels very safe. It is very safe. You know, yeah, and the food, the greenery, there's so many great things. So I would say that St. Lucia, kind of like the bomb.com. Melverton says New York City in the house. Hey, New York City. Yeah, guys, where you guys coming in from? And you didn't even tell me what y'all was eating over the weekend. What'd you guys eat for Sunday dinner, and what you eating for Sunday morning? Don't think I'm not going to check up on you just because I'm on vacation. Are you eating well? Are you making sure you're eating your meatless Mondays? Because I am, and I'll share my meal with you soon. Okay, great. So we're gonna link up Mr. Tony Kelly. I'm definitely gonna email you so we can connect and do that. Wishing you many more. Thank you, Juliet. God at the center. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to skip your guys' comments. Bronx, New York in the house. Hey, Bronx in St. Lucia. I'm Bronx too. Pauline, happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, we try. I love St. Lucia. Stayed at the Blue. So Camille, maybe you can share. Somebody asked before if for places that were cost effective or whatever. I don't know the Blue. You can share maybe if you like about that place. This place is actually, it's called The Landing that I'm at. It's reasonable. St. Lucia is lovely and the residents are respectful extremely. I don't have no fear traveling around. Exactly. That's exactly what I feel here. It's, you know, people are kind and they're not going to really bother you at all. Happy anniversary to you both. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. All right, I'm going to jump into the next segment because I see all these great questions, all these great comments here. I'm going to see my best friend is related to previous prime minister there. Love the Piton. So we're going to go climb the Pitons. We're going to do the Sulphur Springs. We're here till Saturday, y'all. So we're going to be enjoying ourselves as much as possible. I'm not going to lie. I am doing a little bit of work in between, and that's the joy of my job. I can work from afar, from a distance. So Gloria, you have connections down here you can hook me up with? Gloria, with the prime minister? That's a joke. Aliyah, can you send the link, Miss? Okay, yeah, we would like to do a helicopter tour. Who was it? Gloria. Can the prime minister get us a helicopter tour? Courtesy. Let me know. Hook us sister Aliyah. Can you send? Okay, Sophia. In case I want to visit. Yes, of course. Right. All right, Juliet. My friend is from St. Lucia. All right, guys. Y'all got so many things to say, and I'm loving the comments. But I will never get off if I don't jump to the thing there. If I don't jump to what's next on my list. But I love the comments. I'll come back to them. I'll go back to where I left off. All right. Somebody said they eat rice and peas for Sunday dinner. Leah, that's cool. All right. So guys, let's do a little business and then we'll come back to the comments. All right. Y'all know how I do. We have to stay on top of things over here. So, all right. So back to banners. I don't know how to take these comments off here. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay. All right. Let's keep going, guys. So real quick, let's talk about what's coming up this month. We have Mental Health Awareness Month. Let's do a few minutes of business and then we'll come back to some fun. I'm going to show you guys the food. So stay on. Don't leave because I'm going to show you guys the food I have here that I'll be eating in St. Lucia, some of them. All right. So let's talk about mental health, right? So one of the reasons we took this trip, as I said before, is because our mental health is very important. And so with Mental Health Awareness Month, I know last month we were covering stress. And so it's sort of marries all of this, but this month I'm going to do a lot more practical things. So I have someone coming on the show on the 17th, and I'll be posting all that so you guys can make sure that you know what's up ahead. I have a person sharing live experience, her experience of a loss, and unfortunately, this woman, she reached out to me because I was teaching mental health classes. She reached out to me because she lost her son to suicide. And so she's going to come on and share her story because her thing is she doesn't want anybody else to go through what she went through. All right. So she's going to be a guest on the show on the 17th. And so next week, I'm working on trying to see if we could get a fitness person to give us some exercising. I'll let you guys know about that. If not, we might be in the kitchen. And then the last few weeks, I have a doctor that's going to come on who's going to speak to mental health and so much more. All right, so it's going to be a power-packed month. Do not miss any of the weeks, any of the Mondays, guys, because it's going to be really great. And, it's always surprise. I never know exactly what we're going to do, but it's always going to be something great. So that's one of the main reasons I wanted to come on today, not just to share with you guys my St. Lucian situation, but also to let you know what's up and coming. All right, so you can be prepared. All right, so I'm going to share with you, let me just go through a few more comments. We're going to end with the food. So guys, if you're here right now and you have any questions, please feel free to throw them in the chat. Remember to follow, to share, and to like. Okay. The page, my page, if you want to follow, is My Temple Wellness. And I'm going to talk about the food right now. I'm going to show you guys some of the food. And I'll talk about my experience here on the resort, how it's been eating on vacation as a vegan person. All right. So let's jump into that real quick. So you can leave it in the covering, it's fine. So guys, so when we decided to come to St. Lucia, obviously, as when you're traveling and you're vegan and you only eat vegetables and fruits and stuff like that, you start thinking, how is it gonna go? You're not sure. But since we've been on the island, when we first checked in, one of the things that they asked us at front desk was, we filled out a form and they asked specific questions about what is your dietary restrictions? So we put no dairy and no meat and all the other stuff, and then we put vegan. So they've been referring to us on this resort as the vegans. Anytime we call room service, we're like, hey guys, it's the vegans. But yeah, so once we came, they asked us what we like. And the best part about this resort, guys, we have been catered to this entire time. They have been treating us we've met all the chefs because they've all come out and asked us specifically what we would want. And they've been creating these amazing meals. Our anniversary night was beautiful, 3-course meal on the sand with all the lights and everything. It was really nice music. It was really, really special. And they created all vegan options. I was so stuffed. And that's the other thing too. I have all these fancy cutesy bathing suit, 2-piece bathing suits that I can't wear. Because I've been eating so much. I'm being honest. I've been eating so much and I'm always full because breakfast and then the lunch is good and then dinner. So by the time, honestly, it's been really great. So they've been creating these really nice dishes. And we actually spoke to one of the chefs, and what he said was once they heard that there were vegans on the resort, they informed all the chefs. So when you're traveling, guys, you can let them know that you only eat certain things, right? Wherever you go. And especially if it's a great place, they will take care of you, I think. And I think that any resort that doesn't do that, any hotel that doesn't do that, is a problem. Now in today's age where so many people are eating healthfully, taking care of their bodies, it's really important for folks to really cater to you, really make sure that you have everything you need. So the best thing about St. Lucia, one of the best things is the food. Now, this is a plate of something we had on our anniversary night. They had this in the small version, but we ordered it tonight in the large portion because it was so good. This is a fried chickpea salad because you know you need your greens. So we have a fried chickpea salad with a tahini dressing that they homemade, which is so good. So all these white things you're seeing here, these are the chickpeas, and it has so many other amazingness underneath. It looks bland on the top, but inside, the chefs here are just, I mean, honestly, like they're very good. We also have now, you know, when you're on vacation, you have to enjoy yourself a little bit. So we we have some French fries. Do not judge me. We got some French fries, y'all, and we got some roti. So this is a vegetable roti with all sorts of curry, and the chef said she hooked it up. So they know us by now. So they've been giving us a lot of curry, a lot of vegetables, chickpeas, lentils. It's been, and the flavor, the thing about St. Lucia is they have some amazing flavor here. So I've just, my taste buds have been so happy with all the different flavors. Of course, we always get the plantain. And then I don't have out here to show you guys, it's inside, but fruit bowls with guava and pineapple and some fruits that I don't even know the name of. I said I was going to ask them the next time I'm in the cafeteria or in down by where the food is, one of the restaurants. Watermelon. And then we also have one of the things we have with this room that we took, we have a butler. I know, right? And this, with the butler, you can have them help you out with certain things. So we can't really go to the supermarket because we're not locals. So we gave them some money and they're going to be buying for us just a plethora. I was hoping to have it today to share with you guys all the different exotic fruits, breadfruit and stuff. They're buying us a whole bunch of stuff, cocoa and tamarind and all sorts of things. But this is some of the food that we've been eating. It's been great, great dishes. This is one of the best things we've had here so far. I know it looks boring, but it's very, the chickpeas are so crunchy. And the roti has been, I mean, guys, honestly, I'm going to fill up my belly when I come off here. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to share with you guys today, is a little bit about my experience, but also to tell you when you're traveling, you know, did I miss anything out of our experience with the food and stuff? The chefs have been great. I think I said that. The chefs have been great. Speak to them. Let them know your dietary restrictions. Let them know that whether it's your diabetic or your hypertension, whatever it is, if you're vegan or anything like that, you let them know and you'll be surprised because we have been getting real special treatment when it comes to all the different foods. Breakfasts have been phenomenal. Spinach, if you go to My Temple Wellness, you'll see one of the breakfasts I posted. So guys, again, follow me, right? Share this video and all of that. But on My Temple Wellness, I shared a breakfast, and I'll continue to share my experience on the trip. So if you follow me, you'll get to see more of what I'm doing here when I'm on the beach and when we go to the sulfur springs and all that. I'm going to try to keep my page updated with information so you can learn more about St. Lucia. If you want to visit, I'll try to add more information. What was I saying? But the chef, they basically, every morning, the chef creates a new breakfast. We don't know what it's going to be. Like this morning, he said he has a 10-day plan because we're here for 10 days. So he has a meal prep for us for 10 days, all vegan. He did a spinach pancake. That's what I was saying. Go to my page so you can see the spinach pancake. You can see the guava. They grilled the guava. They grilled the, what was the other thing they grilled? I mean, just, I could go on. Like, I'll be on here talking about food all night. But I said I was only going to be on for about 30 minutes. But I'm going to jump into some of your guys' comments and let's talk like a bit before I come off. Yeah, talk to people when you travel. My husband is over here giving me information to tell you guys. Why not just come on? Yeah, you don't have to stuff yourself. Come over here and talk to the people then. Yeah, so anyway, guys. So yeah, we have been eating our belly full with a lot of great food. Yeah, I'll go through to some of your guys' comments. Living in Jamaica, the food was good. Yes, Juliet. The Bronx, as I increase the greenery. Right? I eat rice and peas for Sunday dinner. Okay, yes. Thanks, Aaliyah, for sharing that. I don't even remember what we ate, but it was really good. Really, really good. Make sure to visit the Piton. Yeah, Lava Scrub, Brooklyn in the house. Hey, Camille. We definitely going to do that. Thanks, Kat. 10 Hugh say happy anniversary to you, my sister. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of you wishing us happy anniversary. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so let's see what other comments we hear here. Okay, so you live in the Bronx. All right, Pauline, link me up. The jazz festival. Yeah, so right now in St. Lucia, most things are canceled in terms of like fete and things like that. You want to come on and say hi? Come on. I'm trying to drag my husband on live. Pull up a chair. Come talk to the people them. Let me see your face. Yeah, there you go. There you go, guys. There's my husband. All right. So feel free to share whatever you want, babes. So yeah, recommend jazz festival. So most things are closed here because of the situation with COVID. So jazz festival and all those fetes and things is not going to be happening, right? The food is no comparison to Jamaica. I've been there, Royal Ton, beautiful people, nice place. Yeah, I mean, I'm not comparing the food necessarily to Jamaican food. But for me, in terms of all the vegetable options that they have here, it's been pretty amazing. They've really turned them on and made lots of fashion for us. Nubian from London, UK in the house, welcome. Yes, I know, but we can't, at nighttime, you actually even have a curfew. The island have a curfew. So you can't really go and be out late nights and stuff like that. She was saying Friday night. Oh, yeah. Grosselet is lovely. Yeah. Thanks,
just travel with a friend.
Huh?
Travel with friends.
Yeah.
Because the Caribbean, everywhere is limited right now.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter where you go. Everywhere got curfew. So
yeah, that's true.
You won't be able to go out and get no festival. No carnival.
No carnival and fit and jump up and stuff. I'll be honest with you. I'm sure people are doing their own a private thing. But we're not aware of what that is. And even so, we don't want to really expose ourselves anyway. So we've been enjoying what the resort has to offer. And it's been nice. And we're also here to relax and just kind of easy breezy anyway. You know?
See our eyes are like we've been sleeping all day.
We were on the beach today, guys.
On vacation mode.
I did some work this morning and then I woke up. I was up early, so I did a little work and then we went to the beach and then I came back to do my live and thing. Hi, Evie. I think I'm saying your name right. Pauline. I'm into the eating. Pauline. So when you come, you know what to tell them, right? You tell them exactly what you want to eat. It's raining at my home. It's my son's birthday. When is your son's birthday? Happy birthday, Sophia, to your son. When is it? All right, guys, I'm just reading comments and then we're going to jump off. Hope you are enjoying your time there. I am. We really are. Where you going? Just stay until we're done.
Okay, I'll stay.
How is the language? The St. Lucians speak French patois. Is that the case? Yeah. So, they speak, most of them speak English, and you can hear them speaking the French Creole, their native tongue. And it sounds really nice, sound real sexy. We don't speak it, so everybody pretty much that we interact with have been speaking with us in English. Yeah, which is nice. But the language, it sounds good.
Creole,
yeah,
Creole.
It's the French patois.
Just like another Caribbean island was, they had multiple slave masters. So
right, French and English.
They had the French people, and they also had English.
Yeah, so the language, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good point, babe. Pauline McLean, the food is the only thing that let it down. I'm not sure what that means.
We had a guy that took us around and we had some local stuff. So we had some, I had some pastry and
this guy and pastries.
Yeah, the cake. The pudding.
The bread, they have like this bread pudding thing,
yeah.
And they have like this bread. I forgot what the name for their things is different. Like they call banana figs, and that's their traditional, their main thing. Like in Jamaica, it's ackee and saltfish. Down here, they have that thing called figs, and the figs is
their national fruit.
Is like their national fruits, which is banana. They have banana trees everywhere.
But the best thing about culture is, when you travel, you should embrace it.
Yeah.
And enjoy the different tastes and all that stuff. I wouldn't compare it to Jamaica because we're natural Jamaicans, so you can't compare jerk chicken and our food to anybody else's food.
No,
so
that's true.
You won't be fair, because we grew up with that.
That's true.
So, but whenever you travel, just enjoy the culture and just I guess like us, we just communicate with the staff and let them know what we want, and they create this amazing food for us. So,
he's been very happy with the selections.
No complain about the food.
Yeah, no complain. Right? Before I leave, I'll show you guys a little bit of the view. It's a little cloudy, overcast, but I'll try to show you a little bit of my view right here. This is our back view, so I'll show you at the end. I miss working in the hotel. It's a great experience. All right, guys, I'm gonna thank you, Kat, for sharing that. Thank you. I don't mean to be skipping over what you just said. Please take pictures of the fruit so we can learn. Yes, guys. So I'm going to be going live on My Temple Wellness. That's why I'm encouraging everybody to follow me, because I'm going to do a show as soon as they bring the fruits. The butler gets us the fruits. We're going to do another live but it's not going to be on Jamaicans.com. It's going to be on my page on My Temple Wellness. So when you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you'll get to see the fruits and a little bit more, like I said, of what I'm going to be doing in the next 6 days. We've been here. It's going to be 10 days. We're here 10 years, 10 days. That's what I've been saying. We're here for 10 days. So we're going to definitely keep sharing.
I'm not about that.
No, because when you're at work, you're working. You're fully, so, and so, yeah. So God is good. We're able to be here. I'm going to jump off very soon. The botanical garden is also beautiful. Okay, we'll see if that's open. So, guys, not everything down here is open. They have a list of things, a list of places that are COVID friendly, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it.
Even the taxis also.
Yeah, even the taxis have to have this little sticker in the window that says they're COVID certified.
All the drivers got to be vaccinated.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The driver was saying most of the drivers here has to get vaccinated. So that's another topic for another time. The vaccination topic is a huge topic that I know a lot of people want to talk about. I've had many emails and questions about my opinion. I'll be honest, I'm not necessarily sharing. I could tell you what I'm doing, but beyond that, it's it's each person for themselves, right? You do what you feel most comfortable with, to each his own. Tell your hubby we need to see him. Yeah, he's here finally, right? Thank you, Pauline. And finally, come on. But yeah, so everything has to be COVID certified. This hotel is COVID resort is COVID certified. Anywhere we're visiting, all has to get COVID certified. A lot of businesses are out of business because they are not able to do the COVID certification, which sort of sucks, right, for business owners. And so that's a tough thing. Even the taxi guy was telling us, our driver was telling us that some people lose, or even I think him. Did he say what was he saying about his situation? I don't remember exactly, but people are struggling. People are struggling
and working right now.
Yeah, and he said like sometimes even they're building roads and doing other things when people are not eating.
Yeah, they're fixing roads instead of finding jobs.
Yeah, fixing roads instead of creating jobs for people. So it's
Typical
a real
politician.
Politics, enough politics, and it's election. When we were riding from the hotel to the hotel, there was a lot of flags, like red flag and yellow flag, and he explained that has to do with the party, the two different parties. So one is Labour, like Jamaica, we have the Labour, right? So they have two different parties. I forgot the other one.
But the people down here are very kind and nice. They're not like rough and aggressive. So if you want to travel and be in a safe place, this is a good place.
I highly recommend St Lucia. That's another reason I wanted to go live from here, to tell you guys, if you want to vacation, come. Great sights. Pauline says, happy anniversary, sir. Okay, you're getting some love, babe.
Thank you.
Husband, you have a beautiful wife. Take good care of her. You hear that?
I know.
Guys, he's doing a great job. I can't lie. He's not perfect. Okay, maybe one day we'll do a show and do some couple stuff, right? Would you guys like that? Let us know. My husband is not perfect, such as I'm not perfect. I have my faults. My husband has his faults. What we've been doing is trying to learn each other, understand each other better. And like I keep saying and preaching to you guys, we are both Christians. I met my husband in the church, and we have been trying to keep God at the center. We're not always perfect at that. Right. Anytime one of us fall off, it's because we're not in our Bible. We're not doing what we're supposed to do. And when I say fall off, I mean in terms of like maybe we catching more attitude, or maybe we have some stress from work or something like that. So you guys are always in my business. Every week I come on here, you guys are in my business. But yeah, but thank you, Kat. He's been doing a great job. And you know, marriage is work, guys. I can never tell you. And my friend, the doctor that's gonna come on and share with you guys, oh my goodness, I cannot wait for you guys to meet him because he's a marriage counselor. He actually married us. He's a pastor, also he's a bishop rather. But he is a professor. He is, and I'll share his bio when he comes on, so you guys get to learn more about him. And he's been on my live, you know, making comments here and there. So I'm looking forward for him to come on. We're working on scheduling his dates because he's a very, very busy person. So look out for him. He'll share more about marriage and family and all that stuff with you guys, and mental health and all of that, because he's a doctor, social worker, and so much more. It's safe. It's a self-care trip. Yes, exactly, Juliet. It really is. It's a self-care trip for me, my husband separately, and also for us as a couple. Thank you so much for sharing. What is the name of the resort? It's called The Landing. I'm going to put it in the chat. The Landing Resort and Spa. Resort and Spa. Today's a casual day, guys. We're not doing anything fancy here. So that should be in the chats. The Landing Resort and Spa. And yeah, check it out, guys. They are pretty cool here. You can tell them Deborah sent you, even though I'm not getting no commission or anything. Awesome. Enjoy every bit of your anniversary. Thank you, Sophia. Love you, girl. Creole or Papimiento? I'm not sure. Papimiento. What's Papimiento? Let me know what you mean by that. Hi, man. I need to follow you as well. Yes, Pauline, go over to social media. It's scrolling at the bottom, My Temple Wellness. Yes, God is good all the time. God is good. Amen. We'll definitely follow you. Yes, guys, please follow so you can get more information on what we're doing. Would love to see the food and the fruits. I'm going to definitely show you guys. We were actually today down, and I'll share a picture on my social media when I come off. I was down on the resort. They have different trees. And my husband was like, look, mango. So holy for mango upon the tree, right? So
they're big on mango trees.
They are big on mango here. That's one of the things we ordered from the butler's gonna get us some mango. So we'll share with you guys all the mango. Maybe we'll eat some here with you guys on live. I'm just kidding. But yeah, on My Temple. On My Temple. That's a negative, he says. On My Temple Wellness, guys, I'm gonna be sharing with the fruits. So if you guys want to see the fruits and stuff that they have, and I can't go live when I'm out walking around on the street. That's why I didn't do this live from the beach, because that's what I wanted to do really, but the service doesn't really work, and we're not going to put internet on a phone for 10 days. So but yeah, we're going to share the fruits and stuff like that with you guys. But there's mango trees on the resort and I have photos of the mangoes that are falling on the ground but on the tree. It's really nice. You could just pick the mango and eat it. Nubian, I have just known about you both. I will be going onto your social media. Oh, thank you, Nubian. Yeah, I've been on ja.com since the pandemic started. Did the ash from the volcano eruption affect the island? I don't think so. That was in St. Vincent, right? So over here, we haven't heard anything. I'll definitely ask just to see. But in terms of, because we used to live in Bali, and I remember in Bali when they had the volcano, they had a situation with the volcano and there was a slight eruption. And at our villa that we lived at the time, you could see the ash on the ground, right? You could see the ash on the pool. We had a pool and you could see the ash on the water. You could see the ash on the, basically outside, because Bali is like the Caribbean. You could see, it's kind of like indoor, outdoor living, right? So I haven't seen any of that here, and I don't know if that's what it would look like here. But that was a little while ago also. Great question, M.A. Praise the Lord, right? Thank you, Jesus. Just going to run through these comments. Looks like we're going to just round out the hour after all. That's the best thing. Keep in at the center. Oh, I think you mean keep God at the center. Yes, Pauline, God at the center, right? Of everything, and that's the resorts. Yes, I shared with you guys. Okay, so you see it. All right, guys, beautiful. The hot tubs are lovely at the landing. Let me show you guys the hot tub over here we got going on. That is our hot tub. So we've been jumping in there as much as we can. The water is nice and it has lights and everything like that. So it's a what do you call this thing? A plunge pool, they call it. Plunge pool. So yeah. So Nancy, you've been here, so you know all about it. And there are pools all around the resort as well. We took a room with the we took one of the it's like a 2-bedroom suite with the kitchen and everything. So if we really wanted to cook, we can, but we're not doing any of that. They cook too good for me to even attempt to try nothing. I'm just enjoying all the deliciousness. Thanks, Kimberly. Keep God at the center. Yes, Pimento is not spoken in St Lucia. It's mainly spoken in Suriname. It's a mix of Dutch and Patois. Okay, thank you. Guys, keep teaching me because I love to learn. Yes, Julie Mango, Mr. Tony Kelly, as when England for 7 years stopped importing mangoes, St. Lucia is where the mangoes came from.
Yeah. Mango trees are everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
We're driving around every yard got mango trees.
What else did we see? We saw tamarind. We saw
tons of banana trees.
Banana trees everywhere. Banana trees everywhere.
But it's very green.
Very green, guys. Yeah, I'm glad though that you're still able to get your Julie Mango, Mr. Tony Kelly. Marcia Palmer. Hey, cousin. I'm very jealous right now. You guys enjoy. Oh, Marcia, just book a trip. Book a trip and come. Thank you, cuz. You have a lovely husband. I know, right? The blessings of the Lord.
Yeah, take care of each other.
Yeah, we try. My mom always say to me, take care of Carrick. And then she turned to Carrick and said, Carrick, take care of Deborah. So we try to take care of each other. It's really like a team effort thing. You know what I mean? And sometimes I fall short. He pick up my slack and vice versa. But if you guys do want us to do a little couple show, we could do that. All right, guys. I think this is our last comment. Nice pool. I wish I had one, right? I know. I wish I had one in America too.
I wish I had one too.
This is our home away from home for just the next few days.
Yeah.
And like I said, I am still doing some work, but I'm trying not to overdo it because I am on vacation as well. So God is good. I'm able to balance and do it from here. My husband did take all these days off from his job, and he works super hard. So guys, I want to encourage you, couples out there, family members, family, whatever, just guys, enjoy taking care of your temple. That's the last message I'll leave with you guys. Take care of your temple because, your body's a temple. And so you have to take care of your mind. And someone said it before, it's like a self-care trip as well. So while it's our anniversary and everything like that, really and truly, our mental health is really important to us. And we had to really take this time and pause, acknowledge the 10-year anniversary and celebrate, but also really just to kind of relax and decompress a little bit. So that's it. If you guys don't have any more questions, hubby, you have anything you want to say or share with folks before we jump off? The breeze is so nice.
Take care of yourself. You get one life. Take care of yourself. Make sure you prioritize you.
Mm-hmm.
Vacation, whatever. Don't put money or don't put things in front of yourself.
I hope you guys can hear him. Talk loud enough so they can hear him.
I'm in a vacation mode.
Yeah,
so I'm very
talking
chill.
soft.
I'm very soft spoken. So
big up Queen and King. All right, blessed love.
But take care of yourself.
Yeah, you guys, take care of yourself. You have one body. We need to always reset. So we're gonna jump off. Without further ado, I'm gonna try to show you guys a little bit of the view. This is the front view. We have a marina view and we have a ocean view. I'm not gonna go all the way to the front where the ocean is. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of the marina view, and then we're gonna just say goodnight to you guys, and then we're gonna go enjoy with roti and with chickpea salad. I'm making you guys so upset at me, right? And our plantain, and we have a whole thing of fruits and fresh juices. They do fresh juices as well. We have all of that. So enjoy the view. I'm gonna flip the camera on the other so you guys can see a little bit of the rest of the view. Hopefully you can see there's a lot of boats here because it's a marina. So people dock their boats here, and it's one of the pools. It's a huge resort. And let me see if I could give you guys a view of the mountains. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. All right, my husband want me to walk to the front. So here is the view of the some of the mountains. All right, let's try to go to the front so you get to see a little bit of the resort. Again, you guys, all in my business. Um, it's a pretty big space. So this is our other view, our other veranda. Okay, so you guys get to see a little bit more. This is the view I was trying to show you from back there. So that is our view. This is where we get the sunset, and on the other side we get the sunrise. All right, guys, so this is live from St. Lucia. I hope you guys enjoyed the show this evening. I'm going to be tuning out, saying goodbye to you guys, and going to enjoy my dinner. All right, guys, so a very different type of video than the usual. All right, different than the usual stuff. Thank you to all of you all who stayed on and you got to see the view. Obviously, you can rewatch. You can rewatch this. All right, I took you guys on vacation with me. Not something I normally do. You can tell I love the work that I do, right? Because I'll make you guys love you. All right, guys. So until next time, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner, and then we're probably gonna take a walk on the beach afterwards. So I'll see you guys next week. I'm not sure what next week is gonna be about, so stay tuned. May is going to be very full of great things, as I said before. All right. So I love you all. I'm going to end the broadcast and I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Walk good, guys, and eat your veggies. And if you didn't already cook, make sure you're going to do some plant-based things. Maybe you do roti, I don't know. Or even some salad. I'm not sure. But what I'm doing also, guys, is I'm getting recipes from the hotel. So they're going to share some of their recipes with me. And I'll try to come when I do. Maybe next week I'll do that. Maybe I'll make some of the meals that I had here or some other month, maybe in June after we finish with Mental Health Month. All right, guys. So bye-bye. Until next time, y'all. Eat your veggies and walk good. All right.